Okay बच्चे, we were doing essentials for life, air and water. In this chapter beta, we had started with the first term, that is atmosphere, right? What is atmosphere? Atmosphere is the blanket of air. Okay, atmosphere is a blanket of air. It is a blanket of air that surrounds our whole earth. Okay, we had done the diagram of different layers of atmosphere. How many layers of atmosphere does have? Yes, very good. 5. So many of the students have typed the word 5. Children, is the board visible? Okay. So first layer we call it as troposphere. Troposphere is the very first layer and it is just above the earth. Okay, just above the earth, we can found it in the range of 12 kilometers by 12 kilometers, 0. Starting from the earth to 12 kilometers height, the layer of earth, we consider it as troposphere. Okay, most of the oxygen, we need oxygen gas, na? And more amount of oxygen is here. Okay, more oxygen is present here. Also, weather changes takes place in this layer here. Weather changes also takes place here. Okay, weather changes also takes place in this layer. Is it clear? Which is the second layer after troposphere? What is the second layer? Yes, few students have typed here stratosphere. Very good. Because stratosphere is the layer which we call it as the second layer from the earth. Right? Exactly, second layer from the earth. It starts from 12 kilometer to about 50 kilometers. Bete, in your notebooks, a student has written the range of stratosphere 0 to 50 kilometers. Please note down 0 to 12 kilometer, we consider it as troposphere, and from 12 to 50 kilometer height. Okay, from the height from 12 to 50 kilometers, we consider it as stratosphere. And in stratosphere, there is a very special gas present, which we call it as ozone gas. There is a layer of ozone gas is present. And what does this ozone gas do? It protects us from the harmful rays of the sun. Okay? So ozone gas protects us from the harmful rays of the sun. And what will happen if these rays fall on us? Yes, Saksham? Saksham Singh. What will happen?
Ma'am.
Ozone gas will not be there and UV rays will fall on the earth.
Ma'am,
Hanji.
ma'am, not suitable for our skin.
It will.
Ma'am, it's not suitable for us.
It's not good for us. It will cause skin diseases also. Okay, it will burn our skin. Even in summers, you have sometimes noticed. Yes, skin allergy, skin diseases. Even it can cause up to skin cancer. But we had noticed, na, it can affect our eyes also. Correct, bache? Even in summers, you have noticed when you go out in the sun for a long time, then sometimes there is a blackish area in our skin na, that we call it as skin burns, sunburns. You know? So suppose if this layer was not there, it means everybody will have sunburns, everyone will have skin diseases. So this is one of the most important layer. It protects us from the harmful UV rays, and these UV rays can cause skin allergy and skin diseases. also it will affect our eyes. Correct? Now, afterwards, let us move to the next layer, stratosphere. Which is the next layer? Correct. I was waiting here. Mesosphere. Mesosphere, bete, as the name indicates, meso. Very good, bache. Adnan, I will ask you from you also. Mesosphere. Okay. What does this mesosphere do? Yes, Adnan. What does this mesosphere do? Anji?
Ma'am, the meteors and from the space are burned here.
Yes. Up to which height this ranges from 50 kilometers to 80 kilometers. And all the meteorites that tend to fall on the earth, they get burnt in this layer. Okay, it is very easy to remember.
Yes, ma'am.
Meteorites. Almost all the meteorites that try to fall on the earth, they get burned in this layer. Almost all, not every meteorite. Please keep it in mind. Okay. Then next layer we have to discuss is thermosphere. Okay, I will turn my face. Yes, thermosphere. Yes, bache. This layer almost ranges up to 320 kilometers. All our space shuttles and satellites we can found about here in this region. Okay, we will set our space shuttles almost about in this region. Yes. Next, Utkarsh, please tell me the fifth layer. Utkarsh, Hanji, which is the fifth layer? It is, I suppose, ज़्यादा दूर चला गया. Fifth layer. Yes, Utkarsh. 1 second. Yes, Viti. Yes, Utkarsh. Which is the fifth layer? I'm writing camera as it is. Exactly, it is exosphere. So many of the students typed here. Exosphere is the fifth layer. This layer connects our atmosphere with the outer space. With the outer space it connects. Here our atmosphere ends. So almost what is the range of our atmosphere? The range of our atmosphere is about 300 or 320 kilometers. Okay. If you write it as you all have written this question in your from the back now, about 300 kilometers or 320 kilometers is the range of our atmosphere. Afterwards, exosphere, which is the fifth layer, and it contains very little air. Okay, I hope it is clear to all. If yes, then move to the next point. What is the importance of atmosphere? We will definitely get it from these. What are the different importance of atmosphere? What does this atmosphere contains? Importance, Vijay, what is the importance of this atmosphere? Number one, as we had done, in troposphere, there is oxygen gas. Oxygen gas is contained in this atmosphere, which helps in breathing. It contains carbon dioxide gas. But even sometimes I'm using chemical formula. If you are using the chemical formula, be careful. It should be written correctly. Okay. Carbon dioxide gas, it is necessary for the photosynthesis. Then ozone gas, our atmosphere, hai na? Our atmosphere contains the ozone gas. It protects us from the harmful UV rays. Now next it is our atmosphere. We had already done this point in moon and artificial satellites. What? Our atmosphere also protects us from the too much heat of the sun. Okay? It means our atmosphere maintains the right amount of temperature on the earth? Yes, bache, is my voice clear? It maintains the right amount of temperature on the earth. Is it okay? Correct? It maintains the right amount of temperature on the earth. I hope the importance of atmosphere clear to all. Bete, but be careful. I have written one word here, but you have to write the complete sentence. Again and again I am saying the word. Write complete. Suppose if the question comes, why atmosphere is important for us, or what is the importance of atmosphere, direct question will be there. You have to write it completely. It contains oxygen, which is necessary for breathing. It contains carbon dioxide, which is necessary for photosynthesis. It maintains the right amount of temperature on the earth. Then it contains ozone gas, which protects us from the harmful UV rays. If you have written one word, I will simply cross it. Be careful, children. If any of the question comes, don't stick ki ma'am had written one word, we will write one word. I am just writing the points to make you guys understand. And I can see few very good students that are noting down the points to have a brief overview of their chapter so that they can prepare for the exams. Now, afterwards we will discuss air. What does air contain? What is present inside the air? Yes, what does air contain or what is present inside the air? Air contains many gases. Number one is nitrogen. Now, can you tell me which is the most abundant gas in nature? Beta, please, in the notebook, so many of the students, they have written wrong. Which is the most abundant gas? It is nitrogen. It is not carbon dioxide. Yes, it is the most abundant gas is nitrogen. So many students have written carbon dioxide in the copies and I have corrected them. Please note it down. Nitrogen is the most abundant gas in the nature, in air, and our air consists of about 78% nitrogen. It is not mentioned in the book, but still I am telling so that no one will make the mistake again. So many of the students have written wrong. Nitrogen is the most abundant gas. It is obviously one of the most useful gas. And children, do you know that we all also need nitrogen? If we need nitrogen, we can get it directly from the air? No, we cannot get it from the air. We cannot use nitrogen from air. Why we cannot use nitrogen from air? Because our body system do not support it. Then how will we get, how our body get this nitrogen? We get this nitrogen from the soil. Do you all eat soil? No, we can't eat soil. Then how will we get nitrogen? Bete, the dissolved nitrogen, it is used by the plants. Absolutely right, Shiv. Dissolved nitrogen, it is used by the plants, and these plants, when we eat, we get nitrogen from them. Okay, we get nitrogen in that manner. However, from air we cannot use it directly. Okay, after nitrogen, next most important gas is oxygen. Beta, although in your book oxygen is explained first, but I have explained nitrogen because it is the most abundant gas in nature, right? Then oxygen, how much percentage of oxygen is there? About 21%. About 21% of oxygen is there in our nature, and this is obviously all of you know that it is one of the most important gas. It is used for breathing or respiration. It is used for burning also. Correct? I hope it is clear to all. Used for breathing and burning. Okay, bache. Now next, after this, which is another important gas, that is carbon dioxide. Okay, which is the chemical formula of carbon dioxide? CO2. Children, if you have checked 78% and 21%, total percentage 100%, देखो 99% हमारी नेचर में ये गैसेस है. ओके, हमारी 99% गैसेस है, तो पीछे बचे 1%, और ये 1% हमारे पास कौन कौन सी गैसेस हैं? ऑल दी कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड जितनी भी अवेलेबल है, देन डस्ट पार्टिकल्स, स्मोक, राइट, ये भी तो चीजें हैं ना. वाटर वेपर्स, दे आर ऑल्सो प्रेजेंट इन एयर. इसके अलावा बहुत सारी गैसेस हैं बेटे, जैसे आर्गन है, नियॉन है, हाइड्रोजन है, इवन ओजोन हमने पढ़ी है, वो भी तो है ना. एंड देयर आर सो मेनी ऑफ द गैसेस. इट मीन्स बाकी की सारी गैसेस दे आर प्रेजेंट इन अ लिटिल अमाउंट. इज इट क्लियर टू ऑल? आई होप इट इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन. इज इट क्लियर ना? वेरी गुड बच्चे. सो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, correct? So carbon dioxide, bache, it is a gas. Why do we need carbon dioxide? For photosynthesis, correct? We need carbon dioxide for the photosynthesis. Remember, it is used by the plants for photosynthesis, and thus they release oxygen. Beyond this, there are other things which are present in this. Number one, water vapors, है ना. Then other things like smoke, dust, gases, dust particles है ना, gases like hydrogen, ozone, right? Hydrogen, ozone, etc. Clear? So that is the composition of air. I hope it is clear to all. Clear? So what is the importance of air? क्या एयर की अपनी कोई इंपॉर्टेंस भी है, इसका कोई यूज भी है? अगर एयर नहीं हो, ठीक है, क्या उसका यूज है? यस. नंबर वन, एयर इज यूज्ड फॉर ब्रीथिंग. नंबर टू, एयर इज यूज्ड फॉर बर्निंग. नंबर थ्री, इट इज यूज्ड फॉर वेदर फॉर्मेशन. वेदर्स बनते हैं ना, जैसे रेन आ गई, कोल्ड वेदर आ गया, हॉट वेदर आ गया. Even air is responsible for the weather formation. You guys use air. आप लोग भी air use करते हो कि नहीं? इन processes के अलावा भी air use करते हो. To fill your cycle tires, fill in your football, fill in your balloons, even for flying kite. जब air नहीं होती तो kite fly होता है? नहीं होता. आज हवा नहीं, आज kites नहीं उड़ेंगे, है ना? So these all are the importance of air. Now next, it is properties of air. Properties, I have explained you very clearly all the activities I have shown you. I had shown you all the activities now. Properties में number one थी needed for burning. We have discussed burning, है ना? Now suppose a question comes, describe how air is needed for burning. Or how can you prove that air is needed for burning? Or the simplest question जो आपकी बुक की बैक पे दिया हुआ है, write an activity to show that air is needed for burning. बेटे question comes in this form, ठीक है? Any form of question can come, but you have to explain. Even one twisted question I have added in your test. If you have checked the test, in the test I have sent you a question that I have kept an inverted glass on a burning candle, what happens and why? When I had, तो उसका आंसर क्या आएगा बच्चे? उसका आंसर सिंपली इसी एक्टिविटी में से आएगा, when I had kept the inverted glass on a candle, the candle stops burning. Why? Because the supply of air has been cut off. The supply of air to the burning candle has been cut off, and burning candle needs air for burning. हमने एयर की सप्लाई कट ऑफ कर दी और कैंडल को क्या चाहिए थी? एयर. सो इट स्टॉप्स बर्निंग. आंसर यही है. अगर आपको डायरेक्टली एक्टिविटी पूछी जाए, आप एक्टिविटी का नेम और थिंग्स रिक्वायर्ड स्किप कर सकते हो, बट प्रोसीजर, ऑब्जर्वेशन एंड कंक्लूजन, ये तीनों पॉइंट्स आपके सेपरेटली मेंशन होने चाहिए. एंड इफ योर टाइम अलाउज, ड्रॉ द डायग्राम. इफ टाइम अलाउज. ठीक है. यहाँ पे हम ये नहीं देखते कि आपका डायग्राम बिल्कुल ब्यूटीफुली मेंशन्ड होना चाहिए. इस एक्टिविटीज में जिस जिस क्वेश्चन के साथ आपको डायग्राम लगता है बन सकता है, आप बनाओ. ठीक है. बट डू नॉट वेस्ट टाइम इन दैट डायग्राम. हाउएवर, योर डायग्राम के मार्क्स हम वहां काउंट करते हैं जहां पे आपका वर्ड दिया जाता है ड्रॉ द डायग्राम्स. ओके. सो बच्चे, बर्निंग राइट हैंड एक्टिविटीज में आप क्या लिखोगे? Take a burning candle, keep it on a table, place an inverted glass on that candle. Then observation, we see that candle stops burning. Conclusion, it stops burning because the supply of air is cut off. So we come to know that air is needed for burning. Is it clear? Secondly, air occupies space. How can you show that air occupies space? All of you have done in your notebooks also. Take a glass and keep it inverted and keep it straight in a tub of water. We will see that the water will not go inside the water. Now tilt the glass. We observe that bubbles will be formed. So what is the conclusion or result? Water firstly do not go in the glass because it contains air. When we tilt the glass, the air bubbles come out. Is it clear? Afterwards, next activity, that air has weight. It is not necessary we have to do the same activity which is given in the book. You can also write, take a balloon, weigh it, measure its weight. Afterwards, fill the balloon with air. Now measure its weight again. We can see that weight of the balloon has been increased. This increased weight is the weight of the air. So we can say that air has weight. Okay, ji. Also, beta, then after there are two things. Air can be compressed, and then air exerts pressure. This we can show with the help of straw. How can you show that air exerts pressure? For this, take a glass filled up with water. Okay, take a glass which is filled up with this glass, it is filled up with water. Okay, and try to drink the water with the straw. This is the straw which touches the end of the bottom. When we try to drink the water with this straw, then we cannot be able to drink water. Why? Because no air pressure is exerted. Okay. Then what happens when we lift a straw a bit? When you all lift a straw a bit, then what happens? The air pressure is exerted from upper side, which pushes the water inside the straw, and when we suck it, it is possible for us to drink the water. Okay, what are the uses of this property of air? It is used to fill your fountain pens, it is used to fill the injections, it is used to drink water with a straw. Okay, so these are the few properties of air. Beyond this, there are also two more properties, that it can be compressed. Air can be compressed. We can push the air so much, it expands on heating and contracts on cooling. I hope it is clear. Yes, children, I hope that is clear to all. Children, last 4-5 minutes left, so I will take out the queries. The queries you guys are having. Afterwards, tomorrow we will start the topic of water. Okay?